Yo, what up with Day 26?
And yo, this is YouKnowIGotSoul.com. You already know what it is.
You guys just released a new video, Made Love Lately.
Yeah.
Talk to me about the song and how it was created, how it came together.
Well, actually, in the process of recording this album, we had a lot of records that we wrote, and, that co-produced on, and people would submit records, and we just knew for this project we needed to come out singing because we've been gone for a nice amount of time. So when Jim Beans presented the record, he's the guy who produced it and wrote it. He presented the record. We loved the record, but it got even better when Day 26 jumped on it. We got on it, and we just knew that was a record that would actually reintroduce us back to our audience. So that's what made it so special to us, because we knew we had to sing.
All right, and you're getting ready to release your new album, A New Day. What can you tell us about the album? What can we expect to find on there?
This album right here is definitely showing Day 26's growth from our second album to where we're at now. Everybody knows that we took some time out, and we just handling life issues, going through just everyday life, trials and tribulations and so forth. And you can definitely hear that on this project. It's definitely heartfelt. Definitely, the real meaning of Day 26.
And who'd you guys work with on the album in terms of collaborations, writers, producers, all that?
Well, we worked with Jim Beans, of course. We worked with B. Cox, who legendary sound, always with Day 26. Troy Taylor, Rico Love, Chef Tone, Lil Ronnie. The list goes on and on. I think the biggest, TC. I think the biggest thing about this album is Day 26. We really got a chance to showcase ourselves as writers, and really have more control. So,
okay.
So definitely an all-star cast.
Yeah, and you guys are down to 4 members now from 5. Did you ever feel like there was a void, in the group now?
No void. No void. Just a little bit more pocket change split.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Was there ever, I'm sorry.
No, but at the end of the day, we came in as a 5-man group. So we came in as brothers. So of course, your youngest brother leads the fold. Of course, it's going to be, effective. But as far as we were built to be, all outstanding singers. So we were able to definitely pick up the ball and keep running.
Okay. And did you ever consider, replacing Q and going with another member?
I told you, man, we like that pocket change split.
Yeah. That's one thing. The little extra money is one thing, but we went through a lot to get to this point, man. You know what I'm saying? So, without that, you probably
just putting somebody in the group
ain't fair.
It wouldn't. No, not even fair. I wouldn't even. I'd be like.
I'm be like, you gotta go get me some cheesecake. Walk all them bros like we did. We gonna pick and see if we like it after that. But until then, nah.
And another thing, I just don't really feel like we'll find nobody like that we would want in this group like that. Because
Besides, pocket change is real good too.
And your guys' fans, have they been overly supportive through the whole situation? Have you found?
They've been downright demanding.
Yeah.
Every day. If y'all don't come out with something.
But we got the greatest fans in the world. They did stay behind us, man. They stayed behind us through this whole process.
Yeah. So this is the first time you guys have without a reality show backing you guys for promotion, all that. Have you found it to be harder to be heard and get out there?
Yeah, it's tough. This is a tough industry now, but we got other ways of being heard. The internet is booming right now, so via Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, a whole bunch of websites that we're active on. We try to do as much as we possibly can, but of course that television, we were everywhere.
Yeah.
That's a promotion. That's hard to come back.
Yeah.
Everybody's trying to do reality TV now.
Okay.
Of course.
I know some of you guys have had some solo endeavors, over the years. Willie, I know you have your own label, I've heard some solo songs from each of you guys. Now, how do you manage to balance that type of thing and also stay with, keep it together with the group?
I think the biggest thing is we already know that Day 26 is our foundation. This is what everything is streaming from. So even when it comes to labels that we have, it all, it's all coming from this Day 26 tree. The songs that you heard as far as my mixtape and Rob's mixtape and things like that, that was just, you know, we individuals, we're artists, we write, we produce, there's a lot of things we do, and, you know, most of us have our studios back here. So when we're not together, because we still live in our separate homes, we're not together, we're steady working. So that's what you pretty much saw. You saw, you know, me expressing myself as a writer, as a producer, still as a vocalist, and still put it out there that no, I'm not going solo. This is still part of this brand. You know?
If this don't work, nothing else will.
Cool. And in the last couple of years, in the past couple of years, you guys moved from Bad Boy now with Atlantic Records. What's it gonna take, you know, in this new situation to match the success you had in your first album, you know, the platinum album? How do you reach that success again?
Patience. We have patience. I think patience is key because, like, we got a lot of time to make sure everything's just right.
I don't know what's going on.
I think it's gonna take us taking everything that we learned over that time when we did have Bad Boy behind us, and we did have and MTV behind us, and we did have that heavy promotion. Like, I think it's gonna take us taking all those things that we seen people doing around us and put it into, like, and us to put it into effect and us to actually do it ourselves. You know what I'm saying? That's what I really think the main thing is. Like, it's not like it used to be. Like, our album will be out and they announce it on TV. Like, we're like, oh, okay, that's an album coming out. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was promotion was amazing then. So now this is basically on us. So the only way they gonna love it is if we love it. You know, patience.
All right, and just last question. Now, you mentioned some of the things you've learned since you've been in the industry. What would you guys say is the biggest and most important thing you've learned in your time in this industry so far that's going to help you, you know, be successful in the future?
There's always somebody trying to take your spot. Words of Sean.
Like that.
Yeah, I'm a second that one.
Know your price. Know yourself.
All right.